If we shine the soul, then the soul will actually return to God and return to where the love is.
तो ये हम भी यकीन करता, हमारा भी ईमान है ना, तो भले वो यहाँ कैसी भी जिंदगी गुजारता है वो जिस्म, लेकिन अगर उसकी रूह चमक रहा अल्लाह से तो वो दोज़ख में नहीं जाएगा.
And it is our faith and our belief and our understanding that no matter what action your body did in this life, that if you could shine your soul, you could enlighten it and purify it with the love of God, it will never go into hellfire, no matter what you did.
It's just the judgments of other people. I mean, those are the things that, it's the other people judging other people. It's not, I know your message, and I believe your message, but I'm just saying, other people are judging other people by these quote, good and bad, evil and all this stuff, where it's irrelevant. You know, it's only God.
In a way, what you're saying is that what really matters is love.
Yes, love and
everything else
heart.
is just peripheral, incidental.
It's love and heart. It's a pure essence.
अगर कह रहे कि आपका जो पैगाम है वो हक है और ये दिलो जान से उसको तस्लीम करती है, उससे इख्तलाफ नहीं है. सब ये समझती है कि जो हकीकत है, जो शायद ये थोड़ी मुश्किल से उसका इजहार कर सके, कि सिर्फ अल्लाह ही अल्लाह है और उसकी मोहब्बत है और उसका इश्क ही है. बाकी सच झूठ और अच्छाई और बुराई वो सब लोगों के तस्वर में ही है. एक दूसरे को अच्छा बुरा भला कहते हैं, ये अच्छा है ये बुरा है, यानी खुदा इन चीज़ों से जो ऊपर है, उन चीज़ों का तल्लुक सिर्फ शायद आलम नासूद से हो जाए हमारी ज़िंदगी
नहीं. अगर फिर ये चीज़ नहीं है ना तो फिर वही चीज़ें काम आती है ना.
So I was saying that in the absence of the spirituality, in the absence of the love of God, then those things take second nature. That's all you have then. In the absence of love of God, then what you have left is good and bad. Is these presuppositions, these judgments, value judgments. This is good or bad. How people judge each other. But if you have spirituality, if you have the love of God, then you may be right in saying that everything else is incidental to that.
Is it true that the ego plays a big part in all of this, and that possibly the ego could almost be considered, quote unquote, Satan, and that possibly we would be one, we were already one with God, but that we don't realize that state because the ego is always in the way, clamoring? And does that make any sense?
सवाल ये पूछ रहे हैं कि क्या ये सच है कि हम अल्लाह के साथ एक ही थे किसी भी लिहाज से, और सिर्फ ये नफ्स की वजह से हम दूर हो गए, और नफ्स जो है उसका तल्लुक शैतान से और वही रुकावट है सबसे बड़ी.
सही बात है. जब ये अंदर नूर जाता है ना, अल्लाह ला जाता है ना, तो फिर वो भी सही हो जाता है, इंसान बन जाता है ना.
That is the truth. All three things that you said, meaning that we were one with God, is because of the ego that it is the company of the satanic, is related to Satan, and it has a big part to play in the sense that, so God saying when the light comes inside, the light of God and His love, the ego becomes purified. It is sustained with this light, but eventually you revert back to that stage.
तो फिर वो अल्लाह के साथ हो जाता है.
So then you return to God. Your initial state, you achieve that state again.
तो फिर अगर उसको निकालता नहीं है ना तो बड़ा बड़ा होता जाता है ना, वो उसको भी अपने जैसा कर लेता है.
Because then, if the ego isn't purified, it's not enlightened, then slowly but surely it grows within the body, and a time comes when the human body just actually becomes the ego from head to toe. It overwhelms the whole body.
फिर उसकी जब ये हालत होती है ना, फिर वो शैतान आता है ना, वो सो रहा होता है, शैतान उसके आगे बोसा देता है.
When a person reaches that stage, meaning that from head to toe when he's completely overwhelmed by ego, then that person will be sleeping one night, and Satan will actually come to that person and then see that person and actually kiss that person on the forehead.
और कहता है आज के बाद मैं तेरे पास नहीं आऊँगा.
Then Satan says that from today I won't come back to you, I won't return.
तो फिर अंदर से वो शैतान पूछता कि क्यों नहीं आएगा.
Then from inside the person's body, the smaller Satan then asked, why won't you come back to me?
वो क्या आप तुझ में तो मुझ में क्या फर्क रहा, एक जैसे हो गए.
And Satan says, what's the difference between you and I? We both become one. We're the same thing now.
Pretty scary.
काफी खौफनाक चीज है.
हो सही है, ये खौफनाक चीज़ है. वो तभी हर मजहब कहता है ना कि इसको जो है ना दबा के रखो. ये जो रोजे रखते हैं इसको दबाते हैं ना.
This is why every religion says that we must suppress the ego, and one way to do that is that's why people prescribe fasting, or the religions prescribe fasting. Fasting suppresses.
ये ना उसको दबा के रखते हैं ना, लेकिन पाक नहीं होते. फिर जब ये अल्लाह का नूर अंदर जाता है ना, वो पाक होते हैं, वो लोग पाक होते हैं.
So there's a difference between suppressing it and purifying it. The fasting suppresses the ego, but doesn't purify.